welcome back to Mystic Oracle. I'm here to give you another Oracle energy reading. Please show support to the page so that we can keep growing as a collective. And I'm going to go ahead and tap in and see what the messages are for today. We're going to see what's going on in love. Y'all know I usually don't do love readings because it end up being something toxic, but I do understand that I am a spiritual warfare reading, so it's not going to be all love and light. Also understand that if your relationship, partnership, or whatever is on the up and up, you don't need to be watching tarot. Tarot is not here to tell you that everything is going good in your life. Tarot is a divination tool to give you insight or on what you may or may not know what's going on around you, blockages and things that you may not understand. So when it comes to these love readings, it's probably going to be something that's not right in the love reading. So that's what brings you to tarot to watch when it comes to love. So don't ever expect everything going to be on the up and up. The only time you'll hear something good from a real reader, the only time you'll hear something good when it comes to the love reading is if you just came out of something and something is coming in after something disastrous happened or something like that. Okay, so don't get on these love reading and expecting the best outcome every single time. Usually be every once in a while. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap in. Spirit, what's the overall energy when it comes to love? Look how they pop right out. We got the Seven of Swords and we got the King of Swords. Someone is trying to come back to tell you the truth about something. Someone wants to be honest. Give me one more. That's the overall energy. Yeah, hoping that things will change. Okay, so somebody wants to come back, or they're thinking about coming back into your presence because obviously they have something to say. They want to speak some type of truth, and they hoping that after this conversation or after this reconciliation that they are trying to manifest change, or they trying to manifest a new cycle with you. Okay, that's the overall energy. Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Somebody is trying to heal a situation. Okay, so that's the overall energy. Let's dive a little deeper and see what's going on. So somebody wants to come back. Spirit, what's the messages? Trust issues. Heartbreak. Yeah, you probably have trust issue with this person. You probably are skeptical about this person coming back because you know this person broke your heart. This is the same person that broke your heart that now wants to come in and speak some type of truth. We have elevating in reverse. So you felt like that y'all was gonna achieve new heights together. You really felt like you had a connection with this person and that you could see yourself growing with this person. But elevating in reverse, now that you know, you probably know, or you probably don't know that this person wants to come in and tell you some type of truth. You look at this person as someone that does not keep their promises, because you do now have trust issue with this person because they broke their heart. So you feeling some type of way about them coming in. I feel like you really don't want to hear what they have to say, or your mind may have already been made up. But this person wants to let you know that they don't want to give up on what you guys have, that they really do love you or whatever. And you may intuitively or inside of yourselves still have that same love for you. There is love present here. You just got trust issues, and this is more about you protecting your heart, protecting the things that you have already been through, than to step out on a leap in faith and try again. You're skeptical about that. Exactly. Look what popped out. Heart locked down. Yeah. You feel some type of way about that, but there is love here, but you're not open emotionally right now. Okay, so what else, Spirit? Forever love in reverse. Yeah, at first you saw this person as your everything, but they have messed it up with things from the past. They have damaged it from the past. And for some of y'all are willing to rebuild the trust. You just not finna jump in and give them everything or give them parts of yourself that you were so willing to give to them before, because you are protecting your heart. For others of y'all, you have trust issue that you know how it goes when you have trust issue. It's to the point where if you get back with this person, you're going to be judging everything that they do and say because of past wounds, because of past heartbreak. Forever love in reverse. It's just, for some of y'all, it's just not the same anymore. Yeah, because at one point you was generous, or at one point you seen this person as generous before they broke your heart. But the overall energy is they want to come in and tell you some type of truth. Hopefully move in another direction where y'all can heal. Okay. What it say? Should I stay or should I go in reverse? So he feels some type of way about even coming in with this truth, but this person is trying to get his thoughts together. He is trying to come back. This is something that he really wants to do mentally. Like, his mind is made up mentally. He's standing on business when it comes to his thought. So he is sure about coming back in to try to profess his love to you. And he wants to lock you down. While for some of y'all are locked down to y'all feelings emotionally because the love that you have for this person. Some of y'all still love this person so much that you don't want to love this person, if that makes sense. Okay? Yeah, you know this person got options. And for some of y'all, this person think that you have options. So it's vice versa. But whatever the case may be, both of y'all have some type of love for each other. I just feel like time has separated you guys. So I feel like both of y'all have attention from both directions. So it's like a mental competition. I won't say it's a physically competition because y'all ain't together, so y'all shouldn't be fighting over anything. But even though y'all on opposite sides of the wheel, I still feel like love is there. This person just don't know physically. He just don't know what's going on with you, what you got going on, and if it's a possibility for him to come back. We got the swords up here, so this is a mental thing. He knows what he wants to do, but he's not sure how to make that approach to you to really have this conversation with you. So this person have not talked to you, but he trying to dress it up. He trying to look good. He trying to fit this standard of what you want him to be so that he can hopefully change your mind. Okay, we got dressed to impress and heart locked down. This person feels like you have elevated. You have grown past who you used to be. So this person feels like he's in competition with the other people that you're getting in attention from. So this person feels like if he don't have the right money, if he don't look the right way, if he doesn't fit your standard, he don't even know what your standards are because y'all haven't talked. But he feels like he don't meet these standards, then there's no way that you're going to open up to him, especially after creating these trust issues and breaking your heart in the past when he was so freely given at one point, where he was ego free at one point. I don't know what changed, but this is how he feeling. So he's conflicted, but he's really trying to get back to a time where y'all are happy. Okay, top of the deck, we got exciting time. You make me happy. Being with you feels natural. Attraction that never fades. So whatever has happened with you guys, the magnetic attraction is still there, and this person wants to get that back. Okay, so it's up to y'all. Y'all know how that go. It's just crazy how I don't know. I'm not gonna put my thoughts into it like that, because you can be open, there, generous, giving them everything they basically want on a silver platter, and then they gonna mess it up, and then they try to come back and expect for you to still be that same version of yourself that you met when you was open to them. And things happen, and even if you give this person a second chance or whatever, they still not gonna get that first version of you that you was when you was open to this person. And I feel like this person has to let that version of you go. Even if they do come back into your life, they have to meet you where you are now. That version of them that was just so empathic, so considerate. People, they can't handle stuff like that. And it's sad that even if you are there for them 100%, you still have to have boundaries when it comes to your heart and love, because this is showing you that people will run over it. People will take advantage of it, and that's sad to say. that you just can't be free to love freely. Like, it has to come with some type of boundary. And that's the sad thing about risking when it comes to putting your heart out there. Player in reverse. This person doesn't want to be a player anymore. I'm ready in reverse. This person knew that at one time he wasn't ready to give you that equal give and take. Yeah, this person had a lot of options with the poly card. I don't know if I'm meant to be with one person for the rest of my life, but this person do see you as a soulmate. So this led up to why y'all are in separation right now, and why this person mentally wants to come back. At first, he didn't want to be with one person. He didn't want to settle down. You know, the same games, the same rodeo, but now he sees something special in you, even though he cheated on you. And you wasn't finna put up with the emotional abusive behavior, okay? So you left him, even though you loved him, you left him to be with his suitors, and you moved on with your life. Yeah, because you seen that this person didn't want a commitment. Yeah, bye. You ghosted the situation. You let him have it. You let him go impress whoever he wanted to impress. Boundaries in reverse. Yeah, you was not fin to open yourself up to somebody that didn't want to be, committed. And that's fair. So I feel like you made the right choice when it came to this situation. And now this person wants to come back and profess his love. On some Romeo and Juliet energy. He in his Romeo and Juliet era. Alright. Best friend in reverse. Yeah. At first, this person was your everything. We seen that. We seen that earlier in the reading. This person was your everything. You want to do life with this person. You want to elevate and go to new heights with this person. But this person didn't view you the same way as you viewed him, even though you was open and available to him, and you already seen this person as your soulmate, and you was already open to being generous with this person. This person had too many attachments, so this person couldn't see you on. Now that it does has settled after all this cheating, after you have ghosted the situation, now this person is like, oh wait, I do love her. I do love her. I don't want to be toxic anymore. I don't want to have any situationships anymore. So this person is willing to let go of their lying, cheating, toxic ways, emotional, abusive behavior, just to come back in to say that they have changed. They missed the exciting times that y'all had, and he wants to settle down with you. He wants to settle down with you. And then we got queer and vulnerability in reverse. And for some of y'all, it could be a LBGT situation. And others of y'all, this is somebody that wasn't in tune with their emotions, and now they're becoming more vulnerable. Okay, I love how I could be completely myself around you, and this is clarifying the exciting time that this person is now missing. How you made them happy, how they felt like they didn't have to dress to impress. They had to look good or whatever, but in terms of mindset, you really accepted them for who they was. They really could be themselves around you, and that's something that they really miss about you. Okay, and now that they have connecting more to their heart space by cutting off all of these extra attachments that keep them distracted, they are now missing what they had with you. And that's why this person want to come in as the overall energy to come back in to really tell you how they feel, what's on their mind, and they trying to see if y'all can move forward and heal the situation with the Three of Swords. Okay, we're gonna dive a little deeper. Spirit, anything we need to know? Some of y'all feel like it's a setup, and you feel like this person is faking their emotions. You feel like it's no hope in the situation anymore. So this all go back to those trust issues that you are having. But if you are not ready for something, don't do it. If you're not 100% ready, or if you're not 100% in your choices that you are about to make, And if you are going to go back into a situation and you still harboring that pain and stuff, don't go back to that person. I wouldn't suggest, because it's just going to be the same cycle, but the cycle is going to be different, because I feel like this person is now going to put their energy into you and you're not going to put it back into them, which is going to cause the same problem, but it's going to be in opposite roles. And what we try to encourage, on this channel is to try to break the cycle. So if you're not going to do right, don't go back to this person. If this person give you old signs that trigger your old wounds, that you need to heal, and you don't need to get back with this person. At the end of the day, the choice is yours, but I still feel like y'all have some healing to do when it comes to just opening up your heart, period, because some of y'all has turned a little bitter. And now you feel like when people come into your life, and this can be somebody new too, for some of y'all feel like when people come into your life, y'all automatically thinking that when people show y'all chivalrous, when people are generous to you, you think that it's a setup, okay? I mean, it's understandable, but this is what it is. Copycat in reverse. They being real though. Spirit said these are people that are being real. But you do have energies that try to interfere on what you got going on. And that's something that's going to always happen. That's why you and the person that you are talking to have to establish those boundaries, and you have to know what you want. Because when you are really emotionally investing into someone, when you really love someone, when your heart is locked down with someone, no outside interferences can come in and take what you have going on. The devil just can't come in and take nothing from you. You have to let them in. Okay, you have to be solid in your decision. If you're gonna be there for somebody, be there for them. It don't matter if somebody walk past you butt booty naked. You love your person so much. I mean, you can look because you human, but you already know if you go any further towards that, it can damage your relationship. Is this quick validation worth what you have built with somebody? It's the questions that we need to be asking ourselves when we go out here and we do things recklessly. Is the choice that I'm making today is going to affect me tomorrow? Because this is a person that has messed up and now they want to come back. Now they want to come back, but they don't know what's going to happen. You shouldn't have put yourself in that position to ever wonder if you knew that you cared about somebody. This would have never happened. So now this person doesn't know what's going to happen. It's a risk that they got to take. So it's a lot of healing that needs to take place. We got this Pluto energy coming out. Scorpio energy. Somebody that is guilty, remorseful, and regret the things that they have done in the past. See, it's not so easy when you can't get that person back. This is the person that wouldn't open up to you. This is the person that gave you false hope. This is the person that wasn't being real with you. They allow outside people to interfere with what y'all have going on. And now with this Scorpio energy, what talks about death and rebirth, they are in guilt. They are experiencing remorse because you don't see them the same anymore. You don't see them the same anymore. And now they heartbroken because you don't see them the same anymore, because now you have PTSD for some of y'all. You develop trust issues for others of y'all, and some of y'all just don't care. Some of y'all is okay with dealing with the idea of what could have been. As long as I think about it for a couple of seconds and then I go on about my day. That's wild. And now they hurt because they can't manifest you back. We got counter magic in reverse. What else? And a couple more. Yeah, you running away from this person. You running away from this person, and this person has no way to keep tabs on you. You're not letting this person know anything that you got going on, because you feel like they're gonna interfere with it, they're gonna ruin it. They side individuals may try to interfere with it. You just went completely ghost. There you go. You went completely ghost. Privacy, surveillance, all of that in reverse. This person is trying to figure out what you got going on since you have ran away from them. They feel like you avoiding them. They feel like you don't want to come back around them. So this is what they want to do. They want to come back in and they want to talk to you, but you're not making that possible. You're running away from this person. Yeah, because you know the truth. Leo energy. You know the truth about a lot of things that has went on. All right. Let's see. So I don't know what to tell this person. It can go either way. This message can go for a big range of people, you know. Spirit, anything we need to know? Queen of Cups, that's you popping out with this nurturing energy, motherly love that is able to create, that can make anything happen. You can boost anybody's self-esteem. You're very confident, and you really pour into others. Yeah, and they are remembering who you was. They are remembering how your energy affected them, and they also remembering how they emotionally abused you as well, how they lied on you, how they gossiped on you. Now they are in a situation, and that's why they feeling this remorse and regret. Remorse and regret because they know how they was reckless when it came to your energy. They know who you are. They know that. Now they getting more clarity on this situation. See, it's one thing when you know somebody treats you right, but when you actually sit down and you see how somebody energy affected you in the best way or in a better way and made you a better person, that's why this person is in this energy. That's why this person can't take it. Because it's one thing for you to know somebody is nurturing and they can help you get things done and they make your life easier. But when somebody affects your energy until to the point where you go through transformation, when you become a better human being, that's like winning a lottery ticket. Scratch off a lottery ticket and you win a lot of money and you throw the lottery ticket away. That's that feeling. I just had it in my pocket and I threw it away. Threw a lottery ticket right in the trash. Now they butt hurt. Because they spiritually broke now. That's what that means. Spiritually broke now. Because they couldn't make a decision for themselves. They walked out on you. They walked out on you because they were stuck in the past. They were stuck in the mindset. And that wasn't fair to you. So you had to move on. You had to move on. You had to do what was best for you. Like I said, when you go to this situation, that was the best thing for you to do in this situation because you wasn't finna deal with nobody narcissistic behavior, narcissist in reverse that just wanted to play mind games with you, mind games in reverse. Because that Leo energy came out that said that you knew the truth, you knew what was going on, you knew how this person was coming because you're very intuitive as well. You know that this person was trying to stress you out and come between your peace. So you let this person go. Because you knew if you stayed attached for this person was going to drain your energy and you was going to lose your spiritual rank. And lose your spiritual rank means you can't make sound decisions for yourself. You are easily manipulated. You can't nurture yourself. You can't take care of yourself. And you are not able to tap into your intuition like you should. This person was going to drain your energy. And that's what spiritual theft is. That's the truth that you found out. This Leo energy popping out again. You found out the truth and you did what was best for you. You had to balance this situation back out because you was heading in the wrong direction. This person was sending you in the wrong direction and now this person wants to come back in and try to change that fortune in a way where he can be a part of your destiny as well. Now he's trying to come back. Spirit, give me a couple more. Yeah. Because you left them. You counseled. Whatever y'all had, you counseled it. And now this person feels like they missed the opportunity with you. Like I said, you was that lottery ticket that they scratched off and threw in the trash. Okay? And now this person is dealing with that. So now this person is remorseful, going through all of these emotions, trying to figure out how he can come in and speak some type of truth. He don't know if you're going to believe it or not because of all the trust issues and heartbreak that y'all went through in the past. But he wants to heal the situation. He missed the times that y'all had together. He missed how you made him feel. Like you gave him an ego boost. You made him feel good, look good. And what is this? Truth revealed in reverse. But he hid so much. He hid so much. And now he in the background watching you. Because he know that you loyal. He know that you loyal. And he knows that you're not gonna desert yourself. He know you not gonna put yourself in situations that are not good for you. So that also triggers him, which that other card came out about you having different suitors. This person feel like he got to be in competition with other people that's getting your attention now. When at one point all you seen was them. That's why I said this reading can go anyway. Because you are very stable in your emotion, very stable and very balanced. And you don't play childish game. We got children in reverse. You don't play with kids. You are a real, authentic, sound, intuitive, empathic woman. Queen of Cups. That's who you are. That's who you are. And that's who you always will be. And if anything changes, it's going to be them, you removing them out your life. What we got? Swipe left. Swipe left on the arguments, because you don't do no arguing. If we can't be diplomatic, if we can't come up with a solution, then I'm not the one for you. It's time to get mature about the situation. Because ain't nobody finna gaslight you into thinking that your mind don't work. Like your intuition don't tell you the right thing. Nobody not finna gaslight you like that. You know what you're talking about. Whether they like it or not. And if they want to be a loser about it, they can go. You're basically telling this person in so many words that you are not ready for me or my energy, and you are incompatible. And y'all get rid of energies like this. And y'all have to keep standing on business when it comes to your energy like this. Because that's the only way that these men are going to change, or anybody. You have to keep standing on business. Because the energy that they walking in right now, they heartbroken for real. They heartbroken for real. That they cannot control the situation. So you ain't doing nothing wrong. Nobody's finna put up with it. It's over with for that type of narcissistic behavior. They cannot control what is meant to flow. Love is free flowing. It is not meant to be controlled. You can't tell love what to do. That ain't love. That's control. And how can you be your best self? How can you be in your feminine energy and show up for you and your family when you can't even connect to them? Because the way to connect to the woman is the heart space. All right. What's the outcome? What's the final messages? Patience. Patience. Manifestations are on the way. And that's for you, divine feminine, because you have dealt with so much that you didn't have to deal with. And you are constantly going through transformations. You allow the universe to work with your energy, which means you're always going through changes. So even when they think they have built themselves up and they can approach you, when they watch you from behind the scenes, I think I seen the card where it said they was watching you. Here you go. When they watch you, when they peek on what you doing, when they ask around about you, you have leveled up again. So now that's why they feeling like they can't impress you. That's why they feeling like you got a whole lot of attention and a whole lot going on, because you keep evolving. That's what you're supposed to do. Remain youthful and keep evolving. They don't understand it because they so used to controlling the situation with this narcissistic behavior. They're not going to understand stuff like that. What else? Communicate. It's time to open up your mouth and use your big girl words, your big boy words. We communicate over here. I'm not finna guess. Because if I have to guess, if I have to create a scenario, it's going to be right. Because we're tapped into our intuition. We're going to get those messages. Whether a dream, whether we eating ABC soup and that soup spell out something. We're going to get those messages regardless. Give me one more. Energy activation. Connect to the divine. Y'all are rooted in y'all connection with the divine, with the cosmos, whoever y'all subscribe to. Y'all gonna get those messages regardless. When spirit say move, when spirit say this ain't for you, when spirit say I got something else for you, you gonna do that. Because when it comes to your manifestation and how you communicate with spirit, you always patient. Because this is tested, tried, and true. That when you trust your spirit guide, your ancestors, God himself, whoever you subscribe to, you always get your manifestations. You always get what is ordained for you. So no man, no human comes before your spiritual team. Because this is who you communicate with. This is who keep your energy afloat. This is who always help you balance your energy out. Bottom of the deck, a new opportunity in reverse. Yeah, they feel like it's over with, and that's why they sitting in this energy. They feel like it's nothing that they can do, that you have left them in the past. We got past life connection. Someone with the heavy influence from the past life is with you. Yeah, this person feel like you done left them in the past. And what we got, evaluation. You feel like this person is incompatible. You feel like this person missed the opportunity. That's how most of y'all are feeling. But for some of y'all, I don't know. I feel like they may have to put in some work. I feel like there's still things that need to be healed between the both of y'all. I do feel like for some of y'all there is a second chance. I mean, it can go a different way, but as far as the overall energy, this is somebody that really wants to come back in. This is somebody that really sat down with their feelings. This is somebody that have had a lot of suitors, and now they see that you was the best one for them, but you did not sit and wait for this person. So now when they come back in, they don't know when to come in. They don't know how to come in. They don't know what stage you are in life, because you just won't stop growing and evolving. They don't know if they're good enough for you. They don't know if they can keep up with you. And it's just a whole lot of emotion that they are going through right now, to the point where they just want everything to stop. And what's making them go crazy is the fact that they cannot control the situation. They cannot control the situation. Okay? So I hope this helps somebody out when it comes to your love life. Anything that I'm saying should be a confirmation for you. Don't force it to fit. And yeah, we're going to leave it right there. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.